I think that was a big shift for me. Instead of being like, oh, I need to go Target, who's going to watch my kids while I go do that? I am. We're going to go do it together. We are a unit that works together. And the more we do it, the better we get at it. Hey guys, my name is Shayla. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, we talk about motherhood, we talk about pregnancy, we do things kind of eco-friendly, kind of natural, hippie, granola, cloth diapering, elimination communication, co-sleeping, breastfeeding. If you're into that, please subscribe. If you're not new here, welcome back. I have a podcast, Hey Shayla, where I interview all my gurus on all of those things so that I can learn the information and share it with you. I have an Instagram, and I've made positive motherhood mindset flip book. So this is thought prompts that you can set in your nursery. Anytime where you'd normally scroll on your phone, like if you're feeding your baby or you're going to sleep, you can flip one of these. Positive mindset. How do I want to make people feel? I have it in my kitchen so that like every day I just flip to the next one, and sometimes I leave them up for a while because it'll be like, what are some challenging circumstances that I'm going through and how can I move through it with a positive mindset? What is something that my partner does that I'm really grateful for? Because resentment after children can be a very, very sneaky little bug. What are things that I enjoy doing and how can I make more time for that? Because postpartum, I cannot remember my hobbies. I couldn't remember the things that I like doing, so I couldn't figure out how to make time for them. The whole point of this book is to get your mind right. Get your mind in a positive space. I love this thing. I have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and I am currently 27 weeks pregnant with our third. I'm upstairs. This used to be my office. It is now the family bedroom because I was co-sleeping. I am co-sleeping with my older two, but my baby's coming. And so I need to figure this out. Their bed's over there. Our bed is here, obviously. I need to figure out where I'm going to film. So for now, it's on the floor, leaning on my bed here. Today, I'm going to tell you the things that I do, that I have done for the past 4 years to stay sane as a stay-at-home mom. And I want to start by, you won't be sane all the time. No matter how much work you do and no matter how much you love your children and you love your life and you love all these things, you're going to have a hard day. You're going to have a hard week. You're going to have hard times. You're going to have hard seasons. You're going to have hard ages. You're going to have hard children. You're going to have hard, it's going to be hard. I want to hear your tips that like help, things that you do that help you stay sane. And some of them are like, you clean up at the end of the night. You clean up during nap time, 1 load of laundry a day, or run the dishwasher at night. There's little tips like that are extremely helpful. I do the dishwasher and I try to clean up every night. This pregnancy, I've been so exhausted that my house is just in shambles. The thing that we're going to start with is your mind. I am a stay-at-home mom. I work from home and my husband is shift work. So if you can relate to any of those things, it's challenging. It's very challenging. However, I am so grateful that I get to stay home with my babies. And I remember when I was struggling, how I didn't get any time to work. My husband, he goes to work and guess who watches the kids? Me. And guess when I get my work done, I can squeeze it in his schedule. And I was so angry. And my husband was like, Shayla, what's your priority? And I was like, making money. I just want to make money to contribute to our family. And he's like, priority in life? Oh, in life? No, my priority in life is like that my kids feel loved and prioritized and safe. Okay. So in these years, you might not make as much money because your priority is your children. And that changed everything. I don't need to 3x my business. So once I realized what my priority was, I knew what I needed to do from there. So being grateful, because I used to be like, you get to go to work, you get to leave, and you get to go do something else. I'm here wondering what we're going to do for the next 12 hours. And I was just so like, I am only talking to this child and I can't even shower, and like this like negative mindset. I had to think about what kind of mom do I want to be? Do I want to be the fun mom? Do I want to be the calm mom? Do I want to be the activities mom? Do I want to be the craft mom? And you could be a lot of these things. And for me, I wanted to be present, be calm, and I wanted to be like prepared and like have things planned, meals planned and whatever. I'm not there with some of those, but that's like what I work towards, right? So once you figure out who you want to be, then you have to figure out what you want. So if they're having tantrums and who I want to be is calm, then I need to remain calm. If I want to be the planner mom, I need to plan activities, plan downtime, plan meals. And if I want to be present, then I need to put my phone away. That's what I need to do. So I would highly encourage journaling. It's like the easiest way to just slow down, give yourself a second and be like, what is the mom that I want to be and what do I need to do to get there? A book that I read that helped me a lot was called Hunt, Gather, Parent. She goes around the world to learn about how different people parent around the world, how they put their kids to sleep, how they discipline. And what she found was there's no right way. Everywhere that she went did it a little bit differently. So that took a lot of stress off of like having to make sure that I'm like doing the right activities and doing the right thing. And other big thing that she saw all over the world was that the parents did what the parents needed to do. They didn't sit and play with their kids and entertain their kids and constantly feel like they needed to be their kids' entertainment source. They were unloading the dishwasher, cooking dinner, gardening in the backyard, like doing the things that they needed to do. When the kids wanted to come and contribute, great. And when the kids made the tortillas terribly, they took that terribly made tortilla and they put it in the pile with the rest of the families. When the kid was done doing it, they left. When I thought I couldn't shower, or when I thought I didn't have time to make dinner or make a grocery list, I just need to do it. So I will start unloading the dishwasher and my youngest will come and she'll want to help. I'll start making a smoothie and she'll want to help. It goes a lot longer. It takes a lot longer. It's a lot slower. But that I want to be present with my kids, and teaching them to do these things is important. So to me, slowing down is worth it because we're doing something together. Same with like errands. If I need to go to the chiropractor, my kids come with me. If we need to go to Target, ideally I do a pickup because I really don't want to go through Target with my kids. But if I have to, then that's what we do. And it just teaches us all that we can do it together. So I think that that was a big shift for me. Instead of being like, oh, I need to go to Target. Who's going to watch my kids while I go do that? I am. We're going to go do it together. We are a unit that works together. And the more we do it, the better we get at it. So that Hunt Gather Parent's a really good one. I also found that like planning ahead was huge. I love doing crafts, going to farmers markets and going to events and going to the different things that I find for us to do. And so one week, I don't do this all the time. I should plan more. That's like the goal. But I sat down and I was like, I want to go to a farmer's market. I want to walk around the lake and get ice cream. I want to go find a new park. I want to whatever. And I wrote it down. And then when the morning came, I was like, which one are we going to do today? That week was so fun. And I could just repeat it the next week. Like, it doesn't have to be these brand new things every single week. But it did take a little bit of planning. And it took me thinking about what are my interests? Crafts, getting out and doing stuff. Then you need to make your space conducive of those things. If you love doing the painted thing, and a lot of people don't, make sure that you have paint. Make sure that you have construction paper. Make sure that you have paintbrushes. Make sure that you have a smock for them so they don't get paint all over their clothes, or just let them go naked and you know that you're going to do a bath. Make sure you have washable paint. Make sure that you have a sheet down. Like, you just set up the environment so it's easy to be like, you guys want to paint? Okay, let's paint. We usually do it outside. It was really important for us to have an outdoor space. So we've got a pretty big backyard for living in the city. We added a sandbox, we added a garden, we added a hot tub, swing set, fire pit, trampoline, climbing dome. Like, we wanted it to be a place where we could host people. We wanted our children to run feral out there. I feel so good the mornings that they've been awake for 5 minutes that they're like, I want to go outside. We added a sliding glass door. We took a window out and put a door in. So I open the door, they run outside, I make breakfast while I'm watching them. I can like be like, oh, that was really cool. Or like, stop hitting your sister. It makes me feel so good about the day, the morning. And then if we do more screen time in the afternoon, I don't even care because we had such a good morning with what I want our days to look like. And for me, I want to make sure that I am connecting with my friends, connecting with my family. So on the days where Seth is doing shift work and he is not home for dinner, hey, is your husband gotten too? Let's do dinner together. I've got some leftover tater tot hot dish. I've got some leftover pulled pork. Great. We're going to do a real chill dinner. It's going to eat up like a few hours where I get to hang out with my friend or my family, fed our kids, hung out, they all played, we went to sleep. I don't know. I think that, like, especially when you're stay at home or if you have shift work, I used to just get so resentful. People would be posting about dad making pancakes on Sunday morning. Like, my husband can't wake up in the morning because he doesn't go to bed till super late. And that really like made me sad for a while. And then I was like, these are our circumstances. So I had to let that go and then find the positives of like, but we get to go to the zoo in the middle of the week when it's dead. Yeah, just that. Acknowledge your circumstances and then figure out how to make it something that you like. And as much as I love planning and have like a busy schedule, I also have zero guilt, 0 days, meaning I have nothing planned. And if we watch a lot of shows, that's okay, because the past 3 days we've done something that's been like super aligned. And my priorities are being present, being calm, and planning. So maybe I planned that tonight we're going to do a movie night. And here's what I found. As far as screen time goes, I don't want my kids to be on screens all the time. I want them to be physically active with their bodies, right? So if in the morning time we go out and we go to parks, we go play in the backyard, we are outside running around, I feel fine about the screen time. I don't like it when I'm on my screen as we're watching a show I want to be present. So I put my phone in my RO box, which I haven't talked about RO box much, but it's a phone charging station that tracks your time away from your phone. So if you're trying to get off your phone, check out RO box. Hey Shayla will give you a discount on it. It's transformed my habits with my phone. So in the morning I put it in there for like an hour or two, and it's really awesome. But I put my phone in my RO box so that I can watch the show with them, so that I can be present with them. And I feel good about that time. I don't feel bad about it anymore because it's hitting my value of being present. Or if I'm losing my mind and I'm not a calm parent and I'm getting really short and snappy with them, showtime. We're gonna turn on a show so mom can just like decompress for 20 minutes or an hour. Again, that feels good because it's aligning with my values of remaining calm. This is why it's so important to like figure these things out. So just as much as I think about what I want to do and what is important to me, I want to know what my kids are interested in. If I don't want them to be on screens, I have to give them something else to do. I went to conferences and I was like, what does she play with the most? Polly Pockets. The thought of the millions of pieces of Polly Pockets in my house gave me a little bit of anxiety, but I was like, okay, we're gonna roll with this. She loves them. She sits there, she plays with them, she likes to take them in the car, she loves them. She loves Magnetiles, the sandbox they love. Just being aware of what they are interested in as well, as much as what you want to do with them. And then creating that for them, making it easily accessible for her to get her Polly Pockets, for her to get the Magnetiles, or even just pulling them out. Sometimes me just putting them in the middle of the room, done. And then hiring help or asking for help. You don't have to be a super mom. I don't like it when people tell me I'm a super mom because I'm like, I don't want to be a super mom. Like, I need some help. But I won't ask for it. I would rather hire help than ask for like my sister-in-law to come over. I'm like, well, I could just get someone because I don't know. It's a complex that I have that I need to get over. And I've heard the more kids you have, the easier it is to get over. So maybe we're on our way. So these are just a couple of things that I have done that have helped me just enjoy my days more and enjoy being a stay-at-home mom and a work-from-home mom and eliminating the mom guilt. And I guess it has a lot to do with mindset and planning. The dinners with friends are so clutch. Like, it hits so many boxes. Fills my cup, fills my kids' cups, fills their bellies, and fills an afternoon. Hey, let's do dinner together because you're solo and I'm solo. I would love to know your tips that keep you sane as a stay-at-home mom. Either if you do some of these or if you're like, I'm the one load of laundry a day, I'm the one dishwasher a day, I'm the whatever you do. I want to know. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.